using garden egg sauce today. I am from Auchi in Edo State, Isako West, and we call this garden egg sauce okhokho in my native dialect. Okhokho, okhokho, okhokho. Why am I even telling you all this one? Anyway, so we're going to be using garden eggs. I actually like to use this type of garden egg. I don't like the green ones. You can also use them, but I prefer this one. To my subscribers from Canada and the US and the UK and the rest of you that are not in Nigeria, you can use eggplant or vagina if you cannot find this particular species of garden egg. That also works. So we'll be using these garden eggs. We'll be using crayfish powder, we'll be using palm oil, we'll be using pomo, we'll be using dried fish, smoked mackerel, chopped onion, and fresh pepper. This is really easy to make and it goes with yam. It's very delicious to have with boiled yam, fried plantain, boiled potato. It is really yummy. Let's start cooking. So we're going to wash our garden egg, take off the stem. What do they call herself? Sorry, this Christmas season I'm not too hear English like that. Stalk, stem, take it off and then wash it properly and then boil it. In the meanwhile, I'd like to say thank you very much for following my channel all this while. It's the end of the year, it's Christmas season, everybody's trying to have fun, even though over here the country has not been so giving you so much reasons to be happy, but you just have to make yourself happy. And for somebody like me who likes food a lot, this is the only thing that makes me happy. Cooking for myself to eat, cooking for my family to eat. You have to give yourself, you have to find a way to enjoy yourself. Oh, this life is very short, and wahala be like agbada, small thing, you don't hold barbed wire. And anytime we wahala start, especially this Christmas season, you go your own wahala go find you come. You need food in your stomach at all times to be able to withstand anything that is coming. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I couldn't have gone this far without all of you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. For those of you who are here to subscribe, you don't know what you are missing out though. You don't know what you're missing out at all. Yeah. We'll wash this and then we'll put it to boil. So here we have washed and we're going to allow this to boil. Let it cook until it is very soft. We need it to be very soft because we're going to pound it when we're done. So let's leave this to cook for up to 15 minutes until it is very soft. So our garden egg is soft, it's well cooked and soft. You can see it. So we're going to get it out of the pot now and then peel off the outer skin. We need to peel off the outer skin that retains water. So putting the garden egg in cold water, you gradually take off the skin like this. Truthfully, if you actually leave the skin, it's not going to cause any harm. It makes no difference. It makes no difference at all. So just take off the skin. It's quite hot. Now there are two ways to go about this. You can use this method, that is boiling and then pounding, or you can simply wash the garden eggs properly, cut them into small sizes and put them in your blender and blend to a smooth paste. Now for this last set, I intentionally didn't take off the entire skin because I need to show you guys that it actually wouldn't make any difference anyway. It wouldn't make any difference when it's just like the skin of tomato. That's how it feels like. And by the time we're done cooking, frying and everything, it really wouldn't be of any essence. And I don't actually like my garden egg sauce all completely smooth. I like to see some of these things in it. Oil in our pot. We do not need to bleach the oil, we just want it to get hot so that when we put an onion in it, it sizzles up. just fine. We don't need to bleach the oil actually. Yes, then we stir fry the onion for about a minute or two. Now if you use the method where you actually didn't first boil your garden egg, you just actually washed it and blended it, you have to first cook the garden egg and allow all the water in it to dry off before you get to this stage. For me and for you who's going to use this method of boiling your garden egg first and pounding it, when the onion is fried, we put our garden egg puree into it. Now stir this. You can actually go the method of blending your garden egg even after it has been boiled. You can do that as well. If you do that, you won't have some of these chunks I have here after I pounded mine. I actually like it this way with all the small bits and pieces of the skin in it. You know, I don't like it completely smooth. This gives me the feel of having yam with pepper that I use grinding stone with. Remember those days of using grinding stone? So we don't need to have too much oil in this. So we'll just leave this to cook for about 5 to 10 minutes. We'll leave this to cook for 5 to 10 minutes. Now we're adding our powdered crayfish or blended crayfish as the case may be. Next we have our dried fish. Next we're going to add our blended pepper. I like to roughly blend my pepper. That's the best way to actually have it look fine. You know, it gives it this sharp look. Next we add our smoked fish. In Nigeria we call this fish Titus fish. Our smoked and deboned Titus fish. Some people actually use groundnut oil to make this vegetable oil, but if it's not palm oil, then I really do not know. I really do not know if I'm going to enjoy it. Then we season. I don't think I remember to display seasoning cubes in the beginning. Well, we season with seasoning cubes and salt to taste. Water doesn't go into this at all. This requires no water. Now while you are making this, I hope you have started boiling your yam or frying your plantain or frying your yam or your potato, whatever it is you want to have this with. So I have some leftover pomo that I had in my freezer, so I like to add this too. You can cut yours in, you know, tiny sizes, very tiny sizes. Now after adding everything, we'll cover this and still allow this to cook for like 5 minutes until you begin to see oil on top of it. So here we have our garden egg sauce. You can see our garden egg sauce is ready to be deboiled. Just turn on the heat and serve. So here we have our garden egg sauce. My yam is still not ready, so I can't serve this alongside my yam. I want to even just go and have this quickly with some roasted plantain that I bought. So this is our garden egg sauce, which we call okhokho in Auchi. Thank you for following this jolly, yummy ride on my channel today. I remain your favorite girl, Chef Auchi. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Remember to click the like button and turn on your notifications as well. Share this link with someone. Try this recipe and let me know how much you enjoyed it. Catch ya!